The search for happiness is one of humanity's oldest and most universal quests. Throughout history and across different cultures, people have tried to understand the nature of happiness and how to achieve it. While happiness may seem like a complex and abstract experience, science has begun to unravel its mysteries. Using careful research methods, scientists are making significant strides in understanding what happiness is, how to measure it, and the factors that contribute to a fulfilling and meaningful life. This video will dive into the fascinating world of the science of happiness, exploring its definitions, measurement techniques, and evidence-based strategies for boosting well-being. Understanding the science of happiness is not just an academic exercise. It has profound implications for individuals, communities, and humanity as a whole. By understanding the science of happiness, we can empower ourselves and others to live more fulfilling and meaningful lives. This knowledge can also inform public policy decisions, helping create environments that support well-being and foster human flourishing. Defining happiness in a way that captures its complexity and nuances is crucial for scientific research. While happiness is often associated with fleeting positive emotions like joy and excitement, it encompasses much more than simply feeling good. Psychologists often define happiness as a state of well-being characterized by frequent positive emotions, a sense of meaning and purpose in life, and fulfilling social connections. This definition highlights the multifaceted nature of happiness, encompassing emotional, cognitive, and social dimensions. It's important to note that happiness is not a static state, but a dynamic process that fluctuates over time. Life inevitably throws curveballs, and experiencing negative emotions like sadness, anger, and frustration is a normal part of the human experience. Happiness is not about living in a perpetual state of bliss, but rather about having the resilience to maintain an overall positive outlook and sense of purpose while navigating life's ups and downs. The emergence of positive psychology as a distinct field of study in the late 20th century marked a significant shift in the focus of psychological research. Traditionally, psychology had primarily focused on understanding and treating mental illness. Positive psychology, however, shifted the focus to understanding and cultivating human strengths, virtues, and what makes life worth living. Instead of solely focusing on alleviating suffering, positive psychology seeks to understand the factors that contribute to happiness, well-being, and human flourishing. Instead of just focusing on relieving suffering, positive psychology tries to understand what makes people happy, what helps them thrive, and what makes life good. One of the key figures in the positive psychology movement is Martin Seligman, a former president of the American Psychological Association. Seligman's groundbreaking work on learned optimism and his development of the PERMA model have been instrumental in shaping the field. PERMA, which stands for positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment, provides a comprehensive framework for understanding the key elements of a flourishing life. According to Seligman, cultivating these 5 elements can lead to greater happiness and well-being. Section 4. From surveys to brain scans. Measuring happiness. Measuring happiness, given its subjective nature, might seem like a daunting task. However, scientists have developed a range of methods to objectively assess happiness and well-being. One common approach is the use of self-report surveys and scales. These surveys typically ask individuals to rate their level of agreement with statements about their happiness, life satisfaction, and positive and negative emotions. A well-known example is the Satisfaction with Life scale, a widely used measure of subjective well-being. While self-report measures provide valuable insights into people's subjective experiences, scientists also employ more objective methods to study happiness. Advances in neuroscience have allowed researchers to investigate the neural correlates of happiness using brain imaging techniques such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, and electroencephalography, or EEG. These techniques allow scientists to observe brain activity patterns associated with positive emotions, reward processing, and social connection. Section 5. The chemistry of happiness, hormones and neurotransmitters. Happiness isn't just a mental state, it also has a profound impact on our physiology. Scientists have identified several hormones and neurotransmitters that play crucial roles in regulating mood, motivation, and social bonding, all of which contribute to our overall sense of well-being. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, is released in response to pleasurable experiences and plays a key role in reward-motivated behavior. Another important neurotransmitter, serotonin, is involved in regulating mood, sleep, and appetite. Oxytocin, often called the cuddle hormone, is released during social bonding activities like hugging, kissing, and physical intimacy. By fostering feelings of trust, empathy, and connection, oxytocin strengthens social bonds and contributes to happiness and well-being. Endorphins, another class of neurochemicals, are released in response to physical pain and stress, acting as natural painkillers and mood boosters. Exercise, laughter, and even listening to music can trigger the release of endorphins, elevating our mood and reducing feelings of stress and anxiety.